have the pleasure of sitting with Mike Kublin today, who is the president of People Tech Coaching. And he has a session called First Lead Yourself and Then Lead Others. So Mike, it's a pleasure to sit here with you today.
Thank you.
You know, in fact, you were the top rated speaker at Fusion last year.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes, well, we didn't do that. You did, and they rated you that way, and that's why we were very excited.
Thank you.
To bring you. You're
well,
certainly
I'm excited
welcome.
to be back again. I really am.
It's good. Well, we're happy to have you here. And so it's probably going to be the largest session also.
Wow.
It's the kind of sessions that people want to come to. But what do you think is the draw?
Well, I'd like to think it was me, but it's not. Okay. What I think the draw is in the world of IT today, it's critical that people understand people. And we got the technology down pretty well. All the systems have been, developed and are getting enhanced. But the business, more than ever, wants IT professionals to drive leadership, drive innovation, drive growth. And the people are feeling it. They know it. There's been a ton of reorganizations. There's been more, do more with less. And the people that are in IT, our great peers, they understand that they have to kick it up a notch and raise their level of expertise. And they know that. And so they're searching for different tools, tips, techniques to take their skills up and make them even better. And so I really think when we put the leadership now out there, combined with the technical knowledge, it prepares them to be better in what they do over in their organizations.
Right, and there are always challenges. It's a very high pressure job in technical support. And so to be able to continue to motivate and inspire is a very critical part of management.
It really is. Motivating, inspiring, and knowing how to motivate and inspire different types. There is so much fear in organizations and what's changing and how do you manage that change and how do you execute change in a healthy, honoring, effective manner. The more skills, the more tips, the more techniques they have and the more things they're armed with going in there, the better it is.
So what do you mean by first lead yourself?
Great question. In 1988, I had gotten some feedback. I was leading a large IT unit, which included the help desk service that we had called them help desk back then, and back then, and it included voice, data, LAN support, and those type things. And what happened is I got some feedback as the leader of this large organization, and the feedback hit me hard. They said I was great with relationships. They said I was a visionary. They said I was great with motivating and inspiring people, but they said I had something that I needed to work on, and that was I was wishy-washy and I didn't hold people accountable to behavior. And this kind of hit me hard. It struck a chord. And so looking at that, that's how I ended up in the career that I ended up with, because I always gravitated towards the people side. And I needed to look inside first and lead myself properly before I could lead this whole organization. And I want to impart that to other people.
Oh, well, I suspect that you're going to have many people at our digital event, which is May 21st, bringing their entire teams to experience this session with you. And
that's wonderful that you guys are putting this together. Thank you.
Yeah, well, and I'm sure that they'll get a great deal out of it. I just have one more question. What do you think are the key competencies that leaders are going to need for tomorrow?
The key, that's also a great question. The key competencies that people are going to need to be effective is what I call, we have a compass that kind of goes over these things. And this compass really are people skills, but how they see themselves and how others see themselves in the various disciplines. Here's some of them. How they motivate and inspire people, which means how do they set their vision, their mission, their goals, their measures? How do they communicate and build trust? How do they handle conflict in a healthy, honoring, respectful manner? I always have this statement, without conflict, there is no leadership. So there's going to be conflict. The issue is how well is an IT professional equipped to be able to handle conflict with all these different personalities and such that exist. So things like that with communication, change, conflict, delivering the vision, mission, goals, and tying it all together with clarity and being able to hold the people accountable and giving and receiving feedback in a healthy, honoring, respectful manner. Those are some key things that people are going to need to know in order to be successful leaders in IT and in all disciplines.
Oh, thank you so much. And Mike will be delivering a live broadcast at 11:30 East Coast time on May 21st. We'll see you there. And thanks again,
Thank you,
Mike.
Cindy. I look forward to being there. Thank you.